Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Jayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Just meditate for a minute. The favorite Lord's calm, serene, smiling face. Prasanna Vadanam Jayet. So the mind becomes calm. With a calm mind, all our work, including today's session, will pass out, overcoming all the vignas. We need the grace of the Gurus. We invoke the grace. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We invoke the entire lineage of the Gurus, especially the Gurus that directly taught me, Bhagavadgita Swami Chinmayananda, in the lineage, including Pujya Swami Brahmanandi. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. With this, we will make an adventure. This program is slightly differently designed. All of us know, especially those who are in this path of spirituality, they have known all about this path of dual path. But let us have a slightly different approach. How does this? See, there are a lot of people. If there are not students here, the responsibility of those who have gathered here to please share this experience with the students known to you. In the student life, they would like to become better students, acquire knowledge, acquire certain skills and attitudes, so that they become eligible for employment. Then they must also get a job, get employment. But later on, they must progress in the field. After all, it is necessary that everyone comes up in life. Vedanta does not say that there should not be progress, prosperity, individual, organizational, institutional, national, in the world. That should happen. Let us see how it is going to help the professionals, the businessmen, the industrialists, the educational institutions, and all other fields of industry, agriculture. And we will also see how this is important for grihasthas. Next, how that will be useful for them who have progressed from brahmacharya, grihasthashrama to vanaprastha. And then how people can succeed. Ultimately, you must have progress, prosperity, all-round development, but yet it is necessary that they become happy. And ultimately, the purpose for which we have taken human birth is to realize that I am bliss, I am Ananda, or I am that Supreme Brahman. Self-realization, God realization, this is ultimate. Let us see how this is going to help. So I would suggest, I know I'm requesting all of you to use this to help people whom I have described to come up in life. Number one, let us imagine, we are now, this cricket fever is high. Let us imagine that we are all in a cricket field. I'm showing you the picture of this famous Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. Let us say there are about 50, 60,000 people gathered here, and you also have gone, are seated in the stadium along with your family members, the children in the house, the youth, the middle-aged, elderly people, and very old, almost about to die. Let us say that all people have gone. There are men, women, children of all ages, irrespective of the caste, creed, color, and nationality, all have gathered here. But right in the center, unlike what I have shown, there is no cricket match. There in the center, in the place where there is a page, there is a table, beautifully erected stage, nicely decorated. On that there is a teapot. On the teapot, on one side, there are the world famous chocolates. I think all of you know, not only our Cadbury's, Amul, Dairy Milk, Temptations, Hershey's, name the world's best brand, they are all there on the one side. On the other side, there are currency notes, 500 rupees, not the 2000. 2000 is gone. Currency notes are kept. But what is happening is, there is a line of children lined up in a queue. They are all in a line, and they have to pick one of them. Either they can pick the chocolate or the currency notes. They got freedom. And this is like this. These are chocolates are there, varieties of chocolates, the world's best chocolates, worth around, say, about 1,000 rupees. On the other side of the same teapot, there are currency notes which are worth about 10 lakhs. There are two options. Chocolates worth about 1,000 rupees, around that. The world's best chocolates, wrapped in nice, beautiful wrappers. Temptations, world's best chocolates, Hershey's. And here there are currency notes. And their children are in the queue, no? So a child is there, let us say. And the child is asked to pick. It has to take one of them, either this or that. They are in the queue. Organizers have announced whatever the child picks will be given to the parents. If the child picks that chocolate, the parents will get that 1,000 rupees per chocolate, and they. But the child picks these currency notes, the parents will get that 10 lakhs. But they had put very high admission fees to recover this money. But the rule is, you can't prompt, you can't tell the children, nothing. You can't make signs and all that. Now, imagine, what does the child pick? The child picks only that chocolate, which is worth about 1,000 rupees. We saw in the queue, no? Next child, same thing. One more child, same thing. All kids, children, they pick only chocolates. Now, you as parent, if you are watching, you will feel miserable. Suppose my child picks. What you want? It's very, very simple. Now let us analyze why the child picks the chocolate. Number one, though it has got an option to pick currency notes of 10 lakhs. It picks only those chocolates which are number one, because first of all, the wrapper is very, very attractive. It has been beautifully made, beautifully designed to attract children. These advertises, everyone gets attracted by the outer cover. So it is beautifully made, attractive. And of course, by the trade name also. And the second one, however much you tell him, the moment the child picks, immediately it opens and starts eating. Because it gives it, the chocolate gives it immediate pleasure. Second one. The third one, the child does not know what is the relative value. It doesn't know with one currency note how much of chocolates I can buy. Is not aware. So, I hope you understand. This happens everywhere. The child is picking the chocolate, which according to your work is only small amount, instead of a high value currency notes, because it picks what is attractive, number one, what gives it immediate pleasure, and it doesn't not know the value of the note. Friends, we in our life also have the same. We are going in this life. When we are going in the life, we have got the two paths. One path, left, another path, right. I have deliberately indicated by the colors. The left path is indicated in the red, dangerous one. And very good, green one. In our life, we have always the choice of the two. This one path is called the path of preyas, and the other path is called shreyas. Preyas is one which gives it immediate kick, immediate pleasure. That's called path of preyas. But path of shreyas, it may or may not give immediate kick or pleasure, but it is good. The child picks preyas because it gives immediate pleasure, it is attractive, doesn't know. So, path of preyas is one which gives immediate pleasure. Immediate, instant, right now. The moment you go little in that direction, you get pleasure. And most of that which gives us immediate kick or immediate, I am using the word kick deliberately, immediate kick or immediate pleasure may not be good. Immediate taste, immediate kick, but may not be good. But there are lots of things which is called prayers because it's good, I take it, but quite majority of them, they affect our health. I want you to start imagining all the possibilities. There are a lot of things which will spoil my health, but immediately it is giving me kick, immediate pleasure. Think. But friends, health is very, very important. Without health, we can understand. A student cannot be successful without proper health. A job aspirant, not only those who are in army that they must pass through the fitness and all that, even for any job, they give you the health test. And if you are not medically fit, not healthy, you will not get a job. So there are a lot of things which gives us immediate pleasure, but which will affect our health. Students need good health. Professionals need good health. Those who want to have a great career, they want help. Those who are running their business, their industries, hospitals, education institutions, they all need good health. Without good health, it is not possible. And number one, another aspect, most of the, we'll later on see what is praise, we'll see later on. Now we are trying to understand the implications, the benefits, the what happens when we pick the prayers, path of prayers. And then we will see what are the, do we also find out whether we really need that? We have to make a decision. After deciding that I need, then I must know what I should do. Then most of the problems is, I know what will happen. I also know what you have to do. But the problem is, I don't do it. Because we have our famous Mahamantra, knowing is not doing, doing is doing. But right now we know there are a lot of things which we go, which gives us immediate pleasure, but quite lots and lots of them affect our physical health, mental health also. When we say I'm going, I want you to understand all the inputs that we get through, this is common for all, please understand. All the inputs that we get through our eyes, through our ears, through our nose, through our tongue, through our skins, through panchendriyas, panchajnanendriyas, lot of things come into us. It is these panchajnanendriyas, when we are talking of the prayers, all that is prayers to the eyes, to the ears, to the nose, to the tongue, to the skin, all that. Quite many of them that we take it in can affect our mental health. I want you to start imagining. I'm only giving few clues. I want you to start seeing what are those things which will affect your mental health. You know, all of you are very seasoned people. You have lived quite a decent life, and you know what will cause your mental health. And then there are certain things which may be giving pleasure, but which may affect our relationship. Carefully. Relationship in the house, yes, in the family. There are certain things when we take it in through our jnanendriyas, carefully, that can affect the relationship in the family, carefully. It can affect your relationship with the neighbors. It can affect your relationship with the members of the society. And when you are working, carefully, it may affect your relationship with your colleagues, with your customers, with your clients. So this is one possibility. There are a lot of things which are prayers, which will affect our... So when our relationship is gone, when the relationship in the family is gone, soon they would like to commit suicide. There are lots and lots of people who have, one of the main reasons is when they are not able to get along well with the family and everywhere. Now, number one, they cannot progress in the professional area, and they can't have peace and harmony in home and everywhere. So this is one more effect of prayers. Then, very, 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 very important, friends. Lot of prayers that we are talking. What is temporarily good? What will attract me now may prevent our goal achievement. Goals, I know we have in this session, we have set the goals. We have set the personal goals, the professional goals, social goals, and spiritual goals. I'm covering all that. Personal, professional, social, and spiritual. And if this path of prayers, the red line, the red direction, can prevent us from reaching all the goals. Personal goals, professional goals. Maybe actually problem is many people will not have goals at all. But those who have come to this session, you have gone through our goal setting sessions. You are very, very clear of what should be your personal, professional, social, and spiritual goals. All goals of contribution to the family, contribution to the profession, contribution to the society, contribution to the nation and the world at large. And these goals, there is a greater possibility that this path of prayers will prevent us from achieving this goal. And be sure, friends, ultimately, what are we doing for? A person who is a student now, ultimately he wants to get a job, make some proving goals and all that. Ultimately, he wants to make money, power, position. Ultimately, he wants to be happy. A professional wants to be happy. There is all that everyone is doing in this universe, whether one knows or not. Careful. This is beyond doubt, very, very clear. All that we are doing, the ultimate purpose is that I want to be happy. But my caution is, this path of prayers, though it gives me, I am using the word, immediate kick, immediate pleasure, may not give me happiness at all. Then, one more. The path of prayers can be adharmic. Adharmic. See, ultimately, I want to get this. What do they say? I do not know how you get. By whatever method, beg, borrow, steal, and kill, kill, loot, and all that. You may get things, but the path of prayers may not be dharmic, it can be adharmic. In fact, Vedanta never say, don't have artha and the kama. Have a lot of artha, materialistic food. After all, there has to be a progress in the world. The companies have to prosper. All the areas will have to prosper. The nation has to prosper. There must be a higher standard of living. Nothing wrong. And each one of you, nothing wrong in you trying to acquire certain materials, certain things, satisfy, have artha, and also kama, satisfy your desires. But carefully. The golden rule of Vedanta is that this artha and kama have to be dharmic. And it should lead you to moksha, or bliss, or happiness, ananda. So, path of prayers can be adharmic. And sometimes, many times it happens, there are lots and lots of people who have progressed a lot. I know they have attained a lot of materialistic progress, but one thing that you find in quite majority of them is they are not peaceful. Think. There are lots of wealthy people. Well, any amount of wealth is not adequate. They get lot. They do, yes, they have worked for them. They have made a lot of progress in the materialistic way. But if that is not backed with spiritual development, spiritual progress, then it is going to be a catastrophe. That is why in the olden Gurukulas, the Shishyas were residing with the gurus, and they were taught all the vidyas. They say some 64 vidyas, all name it. Those days, the horse riding and all, they have come, archery and defense mechanisms, economic growth, all were just were taught, but they were, the Shruti in the background was spiritual. If power, position, money, carefully, my dear friends, what I am talking is this is required for the whole country, for the whole world. A man who gets money, power, position, if he doesn't have the Shruti of the spiritual background, the same material can be a catastrophe, both for the person and for the organization, for the society, the nation, and the world. So, some of the path of prayers may, even if it gives, I won't say it is guaranteed, even if it gives some material progress, but it will prevent progress and there will be a misuse. Now, let us see, this is the path of prayers. You can imagine other things, I leave it to you. I wouldn't say this is exhaustive and only this, but add something more. Let us go to the path of prayers. Prayers is one, but don't compare it with the Seshadri came and told the currency notes. Shreyas. I am only giving you that example. I only wanted you to understand the comparison between. Now, the path of shreyas is said, which may or may not give immediate pleasure, may give. I am not saying will not. It may give or may not give immediate pleasure. But, friends, be sure, the path of shreyas is good to the person, to the family, carefully, to the organization, to the company they are in, to the society they are in, to the nation, and to the world. Path of shreyas, beyond doubt, is extremely good, very, very good. May or may not give immediate pleasure. One thing, be sure, path of shreyas, 100% it will improve your health. Path of shreyas improves your physical health. Don't you think you have, after all, which scripture does not say, Siraihi Angaihi? It says, Apyayantu Mamangani, Vak Prana Chakshu, Shrotrimato Balamindiyani Sarvani. And the present Shanti Mantra that we are taking. Bhadram Karanevi Shruyama Deva, Bhadrem Pashyemakshabiriyatra, Sirai Rangai Sistvagam Sastanobi, Vishema Deva Hitam. So, this, nothing wrong. Pray for your better health. But mere praying does not give you health, my dear friends. It will inspire you to follow the path of prayers, the path of shreyas. The shreyas part, be assured, my dear friends, I am giving you 100% assurance. Those who want better health, follow the path of prayers. 100% guarantee that your health will improve. And not only this physical health, mental health. Friends, you may have good physical health, but suppose you don't have a proper mental health, a highly emotional, no stability, and a suicidal tendency, and if you are mentally agitated, you are a big liability to the family, to the organization, to the society, to the world. Physical health is necessary, but mental health is very important because a lot of diseases are psychosomatic, connected with the mind. Be sure. Those of you who want to have better physical health, you need to have a better Shreyas path gives you this better health. improves your health. You're all healthy people, I know. You're all physically healthy, mentally healthy, but it will improve. And be sure, your relationship, as I told you earlier, you will have a fantastic relationship in your home. Your house will be like a Nandanavana. There it will be a Kurukshetra. Here it is, you choose whether you want such a divine atmosphere in the house, nice relationship with the family members. And in the office, if you don't have a relationship, how can you get any work done? You can't get work done at all. And your results with your customers and clients will be horrible. So it is necessary for you to improve in any profession. To contribute, you must have shreyas. I am stressing, improves your relationship. And ultimately, goals achievement. What? See, in fact, the best definition of success, everybody wants success. Success means achievement of a goal. I agree, many people will not have goals at all. But even if you have a goal, proper goal, I repeat, personal, professional, social, and spiritual. And if you have goals, is the first step, but ultimately you must achieve the goals. Shreyas will help you to achieve your goals. Both here, hereafter, and ultimately it will lead you to become successful and it will lead you to be happy. Ultimately, all of us, we are all doing all for the sake of both Artha and the Kama and Moksha. But it should be done. But I assure you, Shreyas path will 100% lead you to success and to be happy. And then, that is why I said, repeatedly, Vedanta says, you must progress as an individual, as a family. The state, the country, the world has to progress in all fronts. Shreyas path will help progress both in materialistic ways and spiritual progress. You will have, I know you will not have that attraction towards Artha and the Kama when you reach certain stages. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. But it will help you to attain Artha and Kama in a dharmic way. And ultimately, that will lead you to Moksha, the spiritual progress, experience of the bliss. Hopefully, I think when you look at this, I want some of you to take it down and share it with your young friends. This talk is designed for all in ultimately what is required is the spiritual progress. This will help. If you say only spiritual progress, and then they say, go, all of you go and sit in Himalayas. It is required all. And please share with your young friends. Now, having convinced, yes, I hope by now, of course, majority of you are already in the path of shreyas. But that is the reason I had requested some of you to bring new people, youngsters who are not even exposed even a bit to the spirituality, so that they will understand. Because people think religion and spirituality is something, people almost they refrain from. The moment you use the word religion and spirituality, they go away from that place because we have not understood. But here, all of you are in a state where all of you are already in the path of shreyas, but I want you to firmly remain in the path of shreyas. And I am requesting you, pleading with you with folded hands, try to use this input. With this input, convert some people who are going in the path of preyas to the path of shreyas. Hopefully now, I have known. So now, but all human beings, like the child, had the choice of choosing either the chocolate or huge value currency notes. It went in the path of prayers. Majority, I have no hesitation to say, majority of the human beings, including so-called intelligent, educated, qualified, brilliant people, majority go in the path of prayers, my dear friends. It is our responsibility as responsible human beings to convert as many people as possible from the Preya Marga to Shreya Marga. That is I'm requesting you. This is your responsibility. Try it with your family if possible. I wouldn't say how far you succeed, but try. Try with others that you know. And maybe this is what we require today in our educational institutions. So now I assume that at least all of you will want to avoid Preya Marga, go in the path of shreyas, because all these advantages, none of them are fake. I hope all of you want the thing that is listed under shreyas. I don't think any of you don't want that. All of you want that. And all of you don't want what is here on the left side. So, I'm sure you are already in the path of shreyas. Number one, continue in the path of shreyas. Number two, as responsible people, convert people who are in prayers to shreyas. Okay, now that you have made this decision, we'll try to analyze what are some of the prayers and shreyas. Repeatedly, I have put prayers on the red, prayers on the green. Let us first understand what is prayers. What are the prayers? Number one, smoking. Smoking cigarettes, weed, chutta, pipe. Now, I know all of you know very well, it is prayers only. Because you ask those people who are, they say, what a great pleasure I get. They do it. And some people think, I'm always thinking. When my mind doesn't go, then I pick, it will come. They think that smoking is required for thinking. Some brilliant people think. And why I am saying it is prayers? Because I know all of you know smoking. Oh, of course, it is on the wrapper. Smoking is injurious to your health. Some people say, no, injurious health. Anyway, if I smoke also, I will die. If I don't smoke also, I will die. Why not smoke, drink and die? There is another philosophy. But the people who smoke, they are not only spoiling their health, but I know, the people around them also, they get affected. Passive smoking, it is called. Not only they lose money, they lose health. And what about drinking? Drinking alcohol. Ask them, why are you doing it? They say, no, I get a kick. That is why I do it. Some people little is necessary because they said I was not drinking. One day one guru came to me and I was a little depressed. He said, why are you depressed? Then he said, you have one peg. He gave from his pocket, and then this man now becomes a guru for so many people. Liver damage, and the mental condition. The man who drinks and comes home, alcohol addicts, the relationship in the spoiled, his health is spoiled, financial health is spoiled. And, if you are in that habit, it can't make you think higher at all. And the people who take drugs, Such a costly one. Now people are making a lot of money with this. And I asked somebody, why are you, Seshadri, you don't know. You have once, you will see the whole world is zing, zing. And you know how many people have lost their life, the entire goal in their life, just because they are addicts. I have seen innumerable number of cases, people from brilliant families, very decent families, this addiction to drugs. This also includes stealing. We work all that stealing. It gives one immediate pleasure, but it will soon land them in jail. Still, after all, it's not permanent. You may not get caught for some time, but ultimately one is going to get caught. Gambling, I know all of you know how many people have lost their life in game. They run after horses. Now it is available online, rummy online. There are some people, I think quite a lot. You see, it's like a vicious one. The moment it sucks you, you can't, they hold you. Initially, it's like that. Initially, a man takes a drink. Then subsequently, the drink takes one more drink. Ultimately, the drink takes the man. Similarly, all these habits, you first get, some gurus will come and teach you how to do that. Gambling is one which is, it can be race, it can be so many other areas. And junk foods, including some aerated drinks, there is not even few paisa worth of good thing inside. You add one chemical which has to be used to clean toilet, and you take it. And they have put certain things which will, once you take, I understand, I haven't tasted. They say it will attract you again and again and again. It wants, there is so much design. Nothing. It is a chemical. I'm not talking of the freshly prepared fruit juice. I'm talking of these. There they have added chemicals, chemical flavors, chemical preservatives, chemicals only. But, and also the junk food, they would have added all, and they will also make it in in a very, very unhealthy way. Roadsides, and you, all the dirt of his hand and all will that come in, and he'll put you junk foods. This preyas it gives, and illegal sex. It again gives immediate temporary pleasure, few seconds of pleasure, but what happens? All of you know, the harmony in the house, the health suffers. AIDS is supplied free, illegal, and the financial problems, the relationship problems, and corruption. This is one area which I think is immediate, because you don't need to work. Just get some power position by somehow. Even that, getting that power also by giving some money, and with that money you go on earning. And ultimately today, my dear friends, in this country, we have got such high natural resources, one of the best in the world. Nowhere we have so much of natural resources. Mother Earth is giving us plenty. We have natural, what, name it, but we are still developing. But there are some developed countries. We are still developing, not because we don't have natural resources, not because we don't have knowledgeable people, not because we don't have capable people. Everything is there. But the main reason why we are not able to really come up as a nation is corruption. And because immediate, they don't work. Surely they can buy huge cars, they can have a row of the latest model, a collection of high imported cars and huge bungalows, name it, you have. Quite many of them, all quite corrupt people. That they are getting without, they are not sitting, but it is prayers it gives them. But carefully tell me, as those people who have got ill-gotten wealth, none of them are peaceful. Always fear, CBI, leading IT, blah. They are never peaceful. They won't enjoy. They won't enjoy. A man on the street, he can peacefully sleep on the pavement. But that man who has got such huge wealth out of corrupt, vulgar, he can never sleep. But corruption is praise. And laziness. Lazy. Why all this struggle? I enjoy what? Do nothing. Morning to evening, simplicity. There are a lot of people who think they are enjoying. They think that's why Puja Gurudev says, this is relax, not from work, relax in work. Not doing working, lazy, hands on the teapot, legs on the teapot, with one hand beer, the other hand smoke, and that we play morning to evening. That is going to spoil, and that is not going to be productive. But they think it is pleasure, it is praise. But this praise, and then excessive indulgence in anything. I want you to list it out. Excessive, nowadays you have got excessive indulgence in the social networks, excessive usage of WhatsApp also, Facebook, and all this internet sites. There are horrible internet sites which will spoil, which will take away your time, spoil your physical, mental health also. Excessive TV. Anything doing excessive is prayers. And next, one more aspect that I would like to add. What is called as quadrant 4 in time management, we will discuss next. Before we conclude, we will discuss that also. Remind me if I don't tell about that. There is a time management matrix, which we have discussed earlier. We will only give you a short picture. In that, there is one element called quadrant 4, which is called neither important, not urgent. That people go on indulging. That will prevent us from going. So number 1, why I am giving you this list? I know none of you are victim of this, but in case there are traces of this in you, any one of you, avoid. Don't tell anybody. See the list and self-analysis. Find out what is this and try to avoid. This TM, time management quadrant 4, I'll come to next. Let us go to the part. So number 1, your responsibility is totally avoid this list. And it is not total complete. It is not exhaustive. You can add some more. Your responsibility is, though you are not, majority of you are not in the path of prayers, if there are some traces in any one of you, remove it from the root. Number 1. Number 2, I am requesting, we are all responsible people. We have got to develop good quality people. Our responsibility is not to only improve, we have to improve the whole society and the world. Then try to convince who are in this path to leave this path. Let us go to the path of shreyas. Number 1, practice yoga daily. Yoga yuktaha, roga muktaha. Quite many. I know. Yoga, unfortunately, we are is again mistaken. We started International Yoga on the 21st of June 2015. Our yoga concepts are extremely clear. Yoga means Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 steps: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. Ultimately, it should lead us to bliss, self-realization, and God realization. Aham Brahmasmi experience should come. Then only it is called yoga. People mistake asanas to be only yoga. No. Asana is most certainly one step. The third step after Yama, Niyama, asanas. They are necessary. But ultimately we have to go further. So number one, if you are not practicing yoga, if not from today, from tomorrow. And it should not be once in a way like you get convulsions. It should be daily. And pranayama is another step of yoga. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama. Pranayama, we don't need to tell you. Your perception will improve. Your expression will improve. Your digestion will improve. And your circulation, blood circulation will improve. You will have the better capacity of thinking. Prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana, perception. Through your eyes and ears, you will be able to grasp. Believe me, friends, those who practice pranayama will have all-round success. Your grasping will improve. You will be able to, others will be seeing, but you will be able to see better. Others will be hearing, but you will be able to listen. That technique will help you, and your digestion, and blood circulation, and all that. Yama, niyama, prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana. Digestion, circulation, distribution, thinking, all that will improve. So, definite. And there are no side effects. And there is no money to be spent at all. And most importantly, after Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, then ultimately you get qualified with all your offering qualification only through meditation alone. Meditation again is now, we got a lot of commercial meditation. Meditation for health, meditation for this. No. They are all commercial meditations. Ultimate meditation is that you will realize that you don't need to become Ananda. You will realize Aham Mukta. You are not Aham Satchidananda. I am the bliss. That is what you are going to get. The ultimate purpose. And all other techniques are only techniques meant to make you become fit for meditation. Carefully. Jnana, Yogyata, Prapti are all the methods after getting qualified in meditation. And nothing wrong. You must also have a fit body. Nobody says you must have a sick body. Do regular exercises, do walking, because that may be for a healthy body. But without a healthy body, you can make progress even in not only in the materialistic field, even in spiritual. That is why in most of our Shanti mantras, we request, pray that may I have a healthy body. Why do we need a healthy body? Not to make little more money, not to enjoy in Las Vegas, not to indulge in things, but a healthy body, so that, carefully, I want to contribute to this world. Ultimately, I want to realize who am I. Atma Sakshatkar, Brahma Sakshatkar is the ultimate purpose. But for that, you require a healthy body. Healthy body and a sound mind is necessary. Both progress. And have good sattvic food instead of the junk food. Have freshly prepared. I know there are a lot of science. All of you know what the kind of food that you eat, the tamasic food, the rajasic food, and the sattvic food, the kind of food will influence your mind. Apart from giving you physical health. Carefully. For you to have a good physical health, you need to have a good yukta ahara vihara, says Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavadgita. Must have yukta ahara, vihara. Both are necessary. Have a healthy body. You need a good food. And the kind of food will improve your physical health, and it will also affect your health. And certain disciplines are necessary, my dear friends. The discipline, the moment you say discipline, people try to run away. My spiritual master was a symbol of discipline. No late coming, no missing to his sessions. Such a strict disciplinarian. And both my management trainer from Carnegie and my spiritual guru, His Holiness Swami Chinmayananda, they have molded my life. And I know how important the discipline is. Discipline, though it requires like a shackle, why is he making me disciplined? People think. But without discipline, friend, discipline is shreyas. Instead of forced discipline, try to develop self-discipline. Careful, careful, careful. Why give an opportunity for somebody to discipline you? Careful, careful. You discipline yourself in all aspects of life. And practice all the three. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga. Convert, this is called path of shreyas. Convert all your karmas you can't avoid doing. Right from the time you get up till the moment you sleep, you will be doing karmas. From the time you are born until the moment you are going to die, you are doing karmas. But that karma has to be converted into a karma yoga with an attitudinal change. Karma is same. Change in attitude in karma. Similarly, bhakti. Bhakti, not going to religious places, just go, nothing wrong. But what is the purpose? Selfless, egoless, do it. And jnana. These we have discussed elaborately. These paths of karma, bhakti, jnana will not give you ultimate bliss or moksha. But they will make you develop chitta shuddhi, chitta vishalata, chitta ekagrata, and you'll get a jnana yogyata prapti. It is necessary. That is shreyas. So you don't need a separate time. All that you are doing, convert it into yoga. This yoga is not that yoga. Yoga means an attitudinal change. Do everything in yajna bhava, in an attitude of service, selfless, without ego. Without ego, which the Gurudev says, without Swami Chinmayananda, without ego and egocentric desires, do this, it becomes yoga. Work will be same, attitudinal, and certain values which are given in the 12th chapter and the 13th chapter of Gita. Advesta sarvabhutana maitra karneva cha 12. That is in 13. Try to go through our best management manual of this world, which is not only for ultimate moksha, but it is also how are we to. The Bhagavad-Gita is called manual of man-making, manual of nation-building, family improvement. So you are already people who have developed values, continue this. And friends, it is necessary. I know all of you are doing it, charity and dana. This is shreyas. In fact, the best way of saving money, spiritual master says, is by giving. Yeah. What you hold, you will lose. What you give alone. It is like a safe deposit locker. It is safe in your account only. Everywhere people come and steal, they will take away. Those who are in genuine, correct banks in safe deposit lockers, will save. So the safe deposit locker of all of you is what you give to the others. Carefully, carefully. I know you are all giving. Give in abundance. Give. It should be given in a greater proportion. Proportionate to your wealth. Give it. Give more. Give more. And it should be a quality item. It should be required. This dhana annadana is necessary, not the food prepared in your kitchen only. The vegetables, the fruits, the pulses. Not only that, all things that you give, Shodasha Dana, they say, all that you give is to your account. Your account. Your safe deposit locker. It will be in your account. Others, so be selfish. Do something that you will carry, even after you die. What comes with you is not your house, not your bank balance, not your car, power, position. Nothing will come to you. The only thing that comes with you is what you are given. Be selfish. Put it in your locker. Safe. Otherwise, what you have is lost. Be liberal, and that will be called shreyas, will make you calm. And ultimately, all the activities that you do in religious and spiritual activities are shreyas. And just put it. Shreyas means just put this litmus test. What I am doing, is it dharmic or adharmic? All dharmic is shreyas. And then one more I have said, quadrant 2, you increase. I'll just tell you briefly these two. We have discussed lately. I have discussed quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadrant 1 in a time matrix is one which is important and urgent. Here, quadrant 2, not urgent, but important. Quadrant 4, not important. Quadrant 4, not important, not urgent. Quadrant 3, not important, but urgent. Quite majority of us will be doing work here. Important things we do only spiritual and what I should take. It is to be done at the time of death, isn't it? Okay, before I die, I will do Ram Ram. It will never come. Now, there are a lot of activities. This shreyas is one, carefully, is quadrant 2. Carefully. Quadrant 2, it is now, you go through the entire list of shreyas I have told. I know all of you have noted down. There, all of them, they are important, but right now without that also it is up. But that is important. So what I have suggested when and talk of prayers is, do this here. Right now. Don't postpone. Shreyas is quadrant 2. At this moment, you may feel it is not important, but it is not urgent, but it is important. But here, there are some activities which we do, which is not important, but which is urgent. But what is quadrant 4? Quadrant 4 is prayers. Neither important, not urgent. Careful. And we'll be spending more. So I repeat once more, quadrant 1 is important, urgent, and important. Most of us will be doing in here. People say you are becoming, your BP has increased, your sugar. So right now, if you don't you will have to amputate your feet. Then immediately they go to Nike and go to that shop where they have the walking tracks and what? It has become urgent. Otherwise, your legs will be amputated. But do it right now when you are healthy. Quadrant 2. It is now right now not urgent, but it is important. Or quadrant 2, my dear friends, take it like that. Right now, it may not look urgent, but it is important. But most of us are doing here in quadrant 4, neither important, not urgent. Entire prayers. Now go back to our, we came to this prayers because quadrant 4 is prayers. Prayers is neither urgent nor important. It is only giving you a temporary fleeting pleasure. Quadrant 2 will lead you to success, happiness, materialistic progress, and spiritual progress. So this is what I meant when I said Go back to this. See the bottom. Quadrant 2, we shall increase. That means do important things, that is shreyas, carefully, which is important, but at this moment, without yoga, I think instead let me go to bar, and we go to prayers. Are you getting it? Most people spend time in prayers, which is not good to you, neither important. Look at them. Are they important? Are they urgent? Look at the list of prayers. Number one resolution you have to make, my dear friends, is that you will eliminate quadrant 4. Slowly reduce, make it 0. But quadrant 2, shreyas, is at this moment may not be urgent, but it is. Now, question is, who do you know what is important? Very, very important question. I think that because many people say, why do we know? How do we know what is important, what is urgent? Very golden rule. How to judge what is important? I think very necessary. Number one, all the activities that are required to reach the goal is important. Carefully. Important things are those, this golden definition, please share it with as many people as possible, are those which are required to reach the goal. Now, that means you have to have proper goals, and that goals should include, carefully, goals in life, goal of life. Jivana dallina guri, Jivanada guri. Jivanadallina goals in life is success in your personal, professional, social. Ultimately, the goal of life is mukti, self-realization. So if all that you are doing, carefully, this is called important. Now judge all your activities. Daily sit in the, we have discussed before, in the night before you sleep, sit down and introspect of the day. Switch on your DVD of the day. Right from the time you got up, from 4 o'clock, what all you did. You watch all your activities and all that. Now, including all that from units of 1 hour, in the end, now I am going to sleep. And there you find out how you have done, how you have utilized. And have you followed the path of shreyas? There could be some traces of prayers in some of you, but majority shreyas. Continue, eliminate the small traces of prayers. And I know all of you are doing it, but ultimately, without Atma Jnana, you cannot be happy. Bliss. And in fact, let me tell you, my dear friends, our Vedanta says, you don't need to become happy. Becoming happy is something that you are not. You are already happy. So, happiness is, you are not going to become happy. Realize that you are happy. I am Satchidananda. Aham Brahmasmi. Bruce told me Tattvamasi. But now, having gone in that path, I realize Aham Brahma Asmi. So, friends, you have listed prayers, and you continue. Don't allow traces of prayers to come with you. Please don't forget the time matrix that I told you. These are required. Enjoy the life every second. In fact, there is no reason for you to be unhappy. You are a state of bliss. You don't become happy. I told you, you have to realize I am happy. I am Ananda. Continue the path of shreyas. And I request once more, convert as many people as possible from prayers to shreyas. That is the biggest contribution that he can do to our life. Hopefully, thank you very much.